If the Earth is our home, then Death Valley is its scorching hot oven. This stunning desert holds the record for the highest temperature ever recorded on our planet, 134 degrees Fahrenheit or 56.7 degrees Celsius. No matter how tough you are, the blazing sun and searing heat of Death Valley will make you exhausted very quickly. Without water, you can live here for only 14 hours. Death Valley is a desert valley in eastern California, in the northern Mojave Desert, bordering the Great Basin Desert. It is one of the hottest places on Earth, along with deserts in the Middle East and the Sahara. Death Valley is a land of beautiful yet dangerous extremes. There are mountains that reach more than 3,000 meters into the sky. There is a place called Badwater that is the lowest area of land in the Western Hemisphere. If there were water there, it would be 86 meters below the level of the ocean. Death Valley can be dangerously cold during the winter months. Storms in the mountains can produce sudden flooding on the floor of the valley. The air temperature during the summer has been as high as 57 degrees Celsius. The extreme heat of Death Valley has killed people in the past. It will continue to kill those who do not honor this extreme climate. Death Valley does not forgive those who are not careful. Death Valley is a good example of the violence of nature. It contains evidence of several ancient volcanoes that caused huge explosions. Evidence of one of these explosions is called Ďubehýb crater. The explosion left a huge hole in the ground almost 1.5 kilometers wide. Death Valley was given its forbidding name by a group of pioneers lost here in the winter of year 1849 to 1850. Even though, as far as we know, only one of the group died here, they all assumed that this valley would be their grave. They were rescued by two of their young men, William Lewis Manley and John Rogers, who had learned to be scouts. As the party climbed out of the valley over the Panamint Mountains, one of the men looked back, and said goodbye Death Valley. This name, and the story of the lost 49ers have become part of our Western history. The depth and shape of Death Valley influence its summer temperatures. The valley is a long narrow basin 282 feet or 86 meters below sea level, yet is walled by high steep mountain ranges. The clear, dry air and sparse plant cover allows sunlight to heat the desert's surface. Heat radiates back from the rocks and soil, then becomes trapped in the valley's depths. Summer nights provide little relief as overnight lows may only dip into the 85 degrees Fahrenheit to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius, range. Heated air rises, yet is trapped by the high valley walls, is cooled and recycled back down to the valley floor. These pockets of descending air are only slightly cooler than the surrounding hot air. As they descend, they are compressed and heated even more by the low elevation air pressure. These moving masses of superheated air blow through the valley, creating extreme high temperatures. Death Valley National Park, California. A tourist has died while visiting Death Valley National Park amid blazing summer heat. The National Park Service says the visitor was reported to be non-responsive at 6 p.m. Tuesday and she died before emergency responders arrived at the location south of Badwater. Her name wasn't released. The cause of death is being investigated by Inyo County authorities, but the Park Service notes Death Valley has been having temperatures above 120 degrees. It was the second death in 3 days in the Mojave Desert Park, where two of the most common reasons for emergency responses are single vehicle accidents and heat illnesses. Summer visitors are urged to drink at least 1 gallon of water per day and watch for trouble signs including dizziness, nausea and headaches. The heat in Death Valley is no joke. A visit in the summer can be nearly unbearable, and even in the springtime, visitors should be prepared for potentially dangerous heat. Personally, I would say that if you plan on camping in Death Valley, you should either plan on visiting in the winter, or bringing an recreational vehicle or RV. The RV sites at Furnace Creek are excellent, with nice pull-throughs and a good amount of space. That, or bring along a homemade swamp cooler or air conditioner of some type, because otherwise you're likely to be quite miserable. This is Marlon Balbastro, your source of the most legit educational videos on YouTube. Subscribe and become part of 𝐿𝑍 by TV. Thanks for watching.